Hello, Glitch Reaper here. I'm starting a new series, and I'm up in a tree. Yeah, I literally started up in a tree. It happens sometimes. But, yeah, and I gotta admit, the convergence of certain things is kind of awesome, because I was wanting to do something like this for a while. And, well, there's a new snapshot out today for 1.16, the Nether update. And they've got a substance that I swear I had no idea they were going to call that that in vanilla, but it is literally something that they may have got inspiration from DivineRPG, which is one of the mods I'm going to be super featuring in this because it's part of the point. But netherite, yeah, they've officially added netherite to the game, and I am here playing the mod that may have inspired that feature. Right down to the fact that there is an ore that leads up to this stuff. Not even kidding. Let me go through the process here. There is an ore that leads up to this stuff in the nether. Just take a moment to process the sheer magnitude of this coincidence. But does the Demon Furnace have a new model? It has a new model. Okay. That's interesting. I don't remember it having those things before, but anyhow, DivineRPG has quite a history. And oh, okay. Got extra stats and stuff. But yeah, DivineRPG has quite a history. And so while I'm doing various things, let's just kind of go over that a little bit here while I try to figure out how to get down from this tree. It's been a while since I've had a start like this. I really can't remember the last time this happened to me. I know it has. I just try to remember when was the last time I started up in a tree. I've started with a tree house that I could make, but that's not the same as starting up in a tree. I know this happened before. I think maybe I'm pretty sure it wasn't even on camera. I think it was something I was just doing, and I wound up stuck in a tree. Like I think I was just trying out different seeds or something like that, and I wound up in a tree. Okay, that was just a little far, but okay. But yeah, the thing is, DivineRPG hasn't been in like big circulation for quite some time, but it's one of the classic huge mods, like one of the big ones, and it's been out for a while. In terms of just, like not being around for a while, as I was saying. But it inspired a lot of stuff, and it was inspired by a lot of stuff, and it just kind of... I mean, it's been a long time, basically. And it's been something that I may have helped some people out with, because I've always been really good at working with wikis and strategy and stuff like that in Minecraft, and so I helped them get through their playthroughs of DivineRPG. And now, I mean, this is actually, believe it or not, if you guys are watching, this is actually the first time I've really done a serious playthrough through DivineRPG, like, of going through the whole thing. Because I've actually not actually went through the whole thing before, directly. I mean, I've done playtesting. I've helped out with that. But it's something that I haven't actually did the whole thing of. I'm trying to remember, do I have fast leaf decay in this? Because I'm trying to remember if I did or not, because I put a lot of things together based on a very particular concept. Because one of the old things about it was the concept of Vethea. And that's what this whole thing's going to be about. It's literally about trying to break that dimension, because I have this thing about where I like getting past embargoes that dimensions have and trying to figure out cool ways of getting around them. And I want to do that with Vethea, because Vethea is the whole thing of you have your inventory in Vethea and you have it out of Vethea. Like, literally, like, everywhere else. So, I part of this pack is literally specifically doing things that I will be able to bring immediately into Vethea with me, or possibly allow me to do things in Vethea that aren't normally things that would be expected to happen from Zaloba's original balance idea. Zaloba was the guy who originally made DivineRPG, or at least spearheaded it, and he also did some mods afterwards, like Advent of Ascension. DivineRPG also inspired some like Journey into the Light. So it's been inspired by things like the Ether and Twilight Forest and stuff, and it's inspired several things itself. So it has quite a history and a place in the modding community. And modded community, for that matter. And, yeah, one of the reasons for me having Monk here is that will be one of those things that will possibly help me break Vethea. Because you get all sorts of abilities for being a monk over time, including natural armor. Sorry, I don't have an axe, so I'm going to have to punch you out. But yeah, Better Fists is another one of those things that you get for being a monk. And that'll really help whenever I have to punch trees again. That cost me. I have a few fish, but I'd rather not use them right now. I know it's early on, but still. How much progress was that? Because I just awakened an int. Could have been okay. There's my first monk level. That shows me how close I was. Because there it is. Okay, that helped. Thank you very much, Monk Mod, for letting me have that. It was very good. Do I have the prospect of... Well, I can make myself a wooden sword, if I'd like. Or something. I mean, I didn't think it'd have to be punching a creature that fast. For that matter, let me check my advancements here, because I'm trying to remember which... Yeah, I have some interesting selection of mods, to say the least, for doing this. Meditate while watching a sunset or sunrise. Okay, so, yeah, because the exact order of this is something that kind of sometimes eludes me a bit, because although I've used Monk before, I haven't really done it enough times to remember every little task I need to do along the way. But it looks like it's about that time anyhow, because I'm seeing this... Well, where's my sun line? Where's my actual sun line, is what I need to know. It's very important this early on. Especially when I appear to be in just the right situation. Whoa, what's that? It's a lizard that's glowing. Do you have, okay, lizard, I'm sorry I have to whack you. Wow, you regen? That's like real life, actually. Ah, ability totem. Poison. Maybe. I mean, that could be dramatically useful, but I need to first stare at this sunset. So let me look at my sun line while it's going down. Monk level 2. Whew, okay. Thank you, Monk level 2. It's probably the fastest I've went into it. Swim to break 5 stone after the swimming thing. Swimming is going to be an issue because of night creatures. Right now, I'm not sure if this is a real island chain or what. Like, is this or is this not an island chain? I am not entirely certain. Because I just spawned in here. Oh wait, this is my initial ability bottle. I need to put that one on too. Well, definitely. I will... Oh, I don't have enough experience for that. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I need to possibly... Is there anything around here that might attack me? Or can I pull this off? Ooh, possible sandy ore. Oh, can I... Do I have to shovel? Or can I hit with my fists. Okay, now I've got some deep breathing powers. Can I harvest it? Yes! I can harvest it with my fist. To be perfectly fair, you may or may not have been able to do that anyhow. I'm not entirely sure. Because I haven't been able to go through Astral Sorcery the whole way, because every time I've tried installing it in a pack, it's had some kind of colossal issue with something else in the pack. So hopefully this is the first time that it stays stable the whole time. Because I love the mod, I love the concept of the mod, but I just have not been able to play it all the way through due to extreme glitchiness. I don't want to mess with that guy right now, because it's too early to have a wanted level. Or a bounty. It's too early to have a bounty. Okay. I am going to... Oh boy, they've taken over the one spot I was thinking well, actually. Werewolf. 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 Okay, he got me. That was fair. Okay. Hard reset. Yeah. Okay, I really needed to get to crafting first, but I haven't had the opportunity to get everything lined up because there's so many things out already. That's why it's always tricky to have a new world. Stuff can go wrong so quickly. You never really want to trust a new world until you've had your legs in it for a while. Okay, that's much laggier right after that happened. Did he just throw a creeper at me? I know they do that. But does the creeper know where I am? Because I think he just whiffed. Not that time. I saw that creeper. He knows I'm here, and that werewolf definitely knows where I am. I was originally going to go over here to take out a spider for some string, but that's not going to happen. Okay, water advantage. Water advantage. This time I have full stomach, so I should be able to pound this guy out. But will the rock know where I am before? So that bird is not exactly paying attention, which is good for me. I'm not really feeling like being a lycanthrope yet, and I think I need to do something specific to do that. I don't think just being bit is going to do it, because otherwise I would have had a condition or something that said, hey, you're becoming a werewolf. Like that, again, this rock is so not paying attention. Which is good, because I'm trying to beat this guy. Preferably with my fist. Gotcha. Whoa, okay, that is a visual glitch that I think Lycanite might need to know about in this version. Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure he's got a creeper, but it's wigging out on its position. It doesn't know where it should be. I was originally thinking of occupying that area over there with my little house, because I have a capsule that has a little house. So, there was that. Okay, now how much HP do these crabs have? Because they're kind of important to check the scale, because DivineRPG used to be famous for very high health mobs. Even casual ones had huge health. Okay, so it has been nerfed, I believe. Maybe? Ish. At least I think so. I think the crabs used to have... there's a Herma, that's from Lycanite's mobs. And if I could tame those, it would be beautiful. Because you can have them as a pet. Right now they're after me. Joke's on you, I have the ability to breathe water pretty well. Because monk. Remember, some monk powers are based on... Uh-oh. Something got me otherwise. I'm blinded. Pretty sure that was probably a Skyless. I called it. It's a Skyless. Also got a hold of me. Yeah, I called it because I knew Skyless have the habit of blinding you. But I will beat it to get it. Because I wanted to get up. And it pulled me away from the... at least I thought it pulled me away from that guy. Lysadon. Okay. Ouch. Okay, who's hitting me? Because I have things all over the place. I'm not gonna make it this time either. Oh, it's the Herma got me. Trying to get over to any island is gonna be tricky because I'd like to establish a place where I have a better view of the surrounding area. I mean, this is okay, but I have a lot of trees in the way. Also, I think I need a certain amount of space to deploy a structure. So that's not exactly going to help. And the rest of this is in a little valley that's going to really obstruct my view. I'd love to be able to have a spider I can beat, though. Because I'd like some string. Cinnabar oil for the new TARDIS mod. Okay. That's what the cinnabar oil, ore looks like there. And what is that? Oh, hi. Do you have a drop that I can use? This guy has a ton of health. Way more than a zombie. Which is also sneaking up on him. Luckily, zombies don't have regeneration like a werewolf. I saw you sneaking up on me there, Mr. Werewolf. This guy, on the other hand, snuck attacked me perfectly. And he's got a katana. Specifically a rust blade, which sometimes comes enchanted. I don't think I've actually seen the enchantment glow on a rust blade that... Well, maybe I have. Sometimes, if it's in their hand, it doesn't show the enchantment. So I'm not sure if he's got a really good one. I am just surrounded by werewolves. Hello, I don't want to be a tasty treat today. I said I don't want to. I will beat you all off with my fist. Well, actually with a torch, apparently. But there's too many of them. I'd have to cycle between them the whole time. Good momentum. Okay, now I can take my spot. I just wanted that spot, that's all. Was it hard to do? Yes, it was refusing to let me do this spot. I outdistanced them. I'm good. That was a lizard leg that I saw. Okay. I was wondering what was there. It was a lizard leg. The leg of the lizard. From Bewitchment, apparently. Okay, let's just push this out a little bit. Just in case I need a little more space. Which way do I orientate this? Here, maybe? Okay. It's not really that big, but it is the starter. Okay, it's not as big as my last little house, but whatever works. I mean, it is a starter. It does have some nice stuff in it, though. Okay. I can do that. I guess my little idea of doing scavenger hunt style is going to be a little interesting. A leafy roof, dark oak fence gate for windows of which you can click on, which is nice to touch. Okay, I have a base, but I still need like string and or wool, and I see a jumping pumpkin. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you definitely don't know the gist of DivineRPG. Because they have pumpkin spiders. They look like pumpkins, then they jump you. It's an interesting mimic strategy. And they also have a particularly long radius to be active, so among other things, you know, I might actually go with this tiny house build. Being tiny but functional. Yeah, I'm gonna do tiny but functional. Why? Because why not? Now, I'm not entirely sure if I can use these scrolls right now. I'm hearing rain, which means it would be great if I had the ability to fish right now, but it's teasing me. It knows I like to fish, and it's raining before I can fish. Now this I will eat now, because I know bread will come back to me over time. And once I can get the ability to fish, it would be nice. Now let's see if these scrolls do anything. Insert 3 scrolls of the same or universal type to unlock bending. Well, you start out with them in the chest, so I'm assuming that's to be a universal unlock. Okay. Well, let's face it, I'm an airbender at heart. You're a guest? Okay, so to unlock these things, I need more scrolls. That's fair. Okay, you can exit out just with E. That's nice to know. So I am officially an airbender. It's kind of my natural bending element, actually. IRL. I'm not as big into the other elements, although I can do them all. Doesn't mean that I'm the avatar. It means anybody can do that. They just make a big deal of being able to do all the elements on the show. So, you know. That bending is a bit different than some others, and they have an obvious philosophical show of how to bend in the show, like blending your energy with the element. That's basically all it's about. It's not exactly regular psychokinetic type things. It's basically it's again connecting with what you're doing, and then manipulating it that way. So it's a bit different. Again, I would love to be able to have some string, but it's not presenting itself. You know, I'm wondering if maybe just random loot will also be over in that structure. Wait. Do I... Okay, I have a wooden pickaxe. I have a stone pickaxe. Okay, I'm set, because I think I can mine that stuff just with stone. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can mine it with stone. But yeah, so I philosophically connect with bending. And directly connect with bending, so yeah. In airbending, I gotta admit, that's probably one of my best. Second best, earth. The other two are about a tie. So, bending power, let's see if you can inspire me a bit in-game. That's suspended in midair. And this looks like a partial structure? Do I even want to try breaking this out? Because there is the chance of loot. how did I get an advancement for Slash Blade? And how did I get a Blade Soul Sphere when I didn't actually defeat any enemies? Is there like a new option or a new thing in Slash Blade I'm not aware of where you do anything that's otherwise worth it? And okay, here's the loot. But yeah, these structures need to be completely scavenged just about every time. Although, you don't have to do it immediately. But will there? BCO. Okay. That's fair. But yeah, the thing is, the more you can conserve with your fist, the better. Although, admittedly... Oh yeah, I needed to break stone with my fist to get the power of stone. Yeah. I'm remembering that now. I can come back here because it was within basically visual range of my base. Or my starting area. I don't know, would I even really call it a base? I mean, it's again starting area. Might go with tiny house for a little while, but I'm gonna have to expand out because just working with astral sorcery, you have to do an absolute... Holy moly! It's a Leopleurodon. Can I even deal with that now? I mean, he's following me. He's got 150. There's 2 of them. They're worth one of the biggest things in DivineRPG. Just saying. And it knows where I am, so that's kind of not the best sign. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah, I think I went past it. These islands are so close to each other. I have to go past him to another island. Oh dear. Wait. It's a good thing I have momentum. If you hit me, please boost me. Don't smash me. Yeah, I shot past. Oh, he ignored me. Oh, thank goodness. They might be neutral. They might be neutral. I think that's definitely true of the king crabs. Yeah, I think their health has been nerfed, because I think king crabs used to have like 500 or something like that before. Because there's this whole discussion about DivineRPG and the fact that it was originally based off spam clicking in terms of being able to take down decent sums of enemy health in any amount of time. So, since that's no longer here past the combat update, obviously changes had to be made, and one of which was nerfing enemy health to take pretty much the same amount of time, but with modern combat. Or at least close to the same amount of time, if not quicker. In fact, I think Nicosaurus Rex, the one who took over DivineRPG, may have even considered the fact that it was just literally taking too long, and that's like the one thing that most players just considered insanely annoying in the first place with DivineRPG, was just defeating creatures took too long. So it's like, no, we're taking forever here. I mean, whether or not your weapon has unlimited durability, it still takes forever to beat this creature. And of course, a lot of DivineRPG weapons did not have unlimited durability. Some did, and it was a design decision in part of balance. So, yeah. But it's still, I'm still going to amuse myself with the fact that netherite is now a thing in actual Minecraft. Like, seriously. I was just going to start this today. I had no idea they were adding netherite specifically as a thing. And then here we are. So, that all happened. I am still kind of flabbergasted that it did. Okay, I just need to recharge a little bit. Do I want to expand some of my stuff in here? Because I don't have many things. Well, maybe. I do need to eat up a bit before I really adventure. I kind of had a bit of a close call. Well, I got defeated twice. That's the thing. That's more than a close call. That's going ouch. I mean, I did design a few things about this instance being rough, but that is a little off the wall. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. I put that in here, because I'm wondering how much experience do I actually have? Do I have enough to gain this ability? No, I do not. Because, again, I want to do several things that will help me out in Vethea, give me special abilities, and all sorts of other stuff. So, there is that. Might as well cook these fish. It's running fairly smoothly, mostly. Got little lag spikes here and there, but nothing huge. Ah, there's a wisp. A powerful wisp. That's a violet wisp. And no, I did not say violent. I said violet. See? Violet. They're not very violent. They're actually pretty neutral. So you'll be fine around them. Okay. Now that I have at least some food additionally going on, I should also be okay. We've got some constellation discovery already going on. And several things advanced just within the first episode, which is cool. Including a little bit of monk power. And at least I know now how finding scrolls will work out. I need to spin scrolls to unlock abilities. And they have to be either my element or universal. So I need to find airbending scrolls or otherwise. Okay, break 5 stone. Pet 20 animals. That one was always interesting. I may or may not be able to find that many locally. I don't know. I mean, there's more than there's more than a solid chance of that. Okay, so just a little bit of a delay, but then otherwise things are fine. So I can now break stone with my fists. My fists now count as if they were stone tools. Although I still think the actual stone pickaxe would be faster. So that's... Oh, gosh, that guy's at my house. Again, I think he's neutral. Whoa. Oh, dear. Cyberman. This early? Oh, boy. Was he shooting at me? Because if he does, he's got the aim of a stormtrooper. Because that's way off. Doesn't have too much HP, but I don't have a bow. I would love to have a bow. Okay. Oh, being squished into this house is terrible for my view. And I'm glowing. Help me. Okay. Yeah, so this has been Glitch Reaper. I've just been starting out. I'm living in a very tiny house, and yet my journey is to be going to a very particular dimension of Vethea, and figuring out how many ways I can totally break that embargo. I think I've figured out quite a few, but I might discover more than that on the way, so we'll see about this. But again, the goal is Vethea and doing stuff in it, but not just that. It's not just that. It's going to be seeing if I can get some of Vethea back here and otherwise, because a lot of Vethean equipment is also unlimited durability. Like, not just like huge durability like some DivineRPG equipment, but truly unlimited. So it could totally break the balance of another dimension by getting its stuff in there, which is also absolutely hilarious. And I've totally got to do it. But for now, I'll be logging off because I need to hide out for a while waiting for spiders or sheep or something. Yeah. So I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.